Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That is big.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Cody Bellinger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Altuve, the runner at third. Baez on at second with 2 down. Ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set. The 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get. Strand a pair. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat, and you've dialed in MLB Network. Luis Cessa is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. This is foul right side. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Another 0-2 coming. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Past meetings against Luis Cessa. 2 hits in 7 tries. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the Sox. Sox leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Posada.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman. Nolan.
First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. No score here as we play inning number 2. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. One and 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Andrew
in there for strike 1. Altuve at second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Past meetings against Luis Sessa, he's 1 for 2. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Moreland, originally from Mississippi, he was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Played on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. At the plate, Christian Vasquez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Past meetings against Luis Sessa, he's 0 for 7. Shoots this one over to first. Bellinger's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Here's George Springer as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now here's the pitch.
George.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Ball 1. Altuve absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Chop toward the second baseman. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. 1-0 the count. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up. I'm set with the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And another foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The next 0-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Fastball well outside. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there.
And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
1-1 to count. The set and the 1-1. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave them loaded. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there, 3-1. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Liner in there for a base hit. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Grounded to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tommy Kahnle comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Tommy
took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
left fielder, Andrew.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Bogaerts over at second. Martinez at first, 1 gone.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 to count. Now both runners on the move, and this one's in the dirt. Oh, and look at this. It's in the dirt, and both runners move up on the double steal. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Fastball too high, ball 4. He's set, and the pitch.
First baseman.
Drilled to first. Bellinger brings it in. They get the force at the plate.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping into the box, George Springer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
George.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far. But after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Backhanded. One there on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. At third, Arenado throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Junior.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he got him swinging. Cody Bellinger goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Mullen will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. In now, Rafael Devers. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And that misses inside 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's in there, base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when he isn't playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Line drive, snagged on a short hop. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping into the box, George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired. 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2-2 the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2. Riding in once again, Mitch Moreland. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Fastball well outside. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
For the Red Sox.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2-2 the count. 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. He lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. 1-0 the count. Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Chad Green.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing in it.
Mookie Betts checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is. Andrew Kashner will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Played on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Number 13.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Back in standing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Now the 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
1-1 the count now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit, and that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
The catcher.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So striding in, Jorge Posada. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 0-1 fouled off. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And this one is off the glove of Posada. And over to third now is the runner. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Boston came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Andrew Kashner is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run on 14 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.